Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Lou. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you guys like what you see, which I know you will, please make sure you press the subscribe button that's down below, as well as the bell notification, so you guys are notified every single time that I post a new video. Now for today's video, you guys, it is going to be another update. Now, if you guys haven't watched my updates before, they're basically my business updates, and I'm just going to basically kind of run you guys through my whole month. This serves as like a documentary sort of sense, so I can see how my progress and everything is going, but also I want this to be more so kind of a little bit informative for you guys as well, so you guys can actually do it for yourself, or just to kind of motivate you guys so you guys can get on y'all shit and get things rolling. So I wrote everything down in my notes. These business check updates, they're really not going to be that long because, like I said, it is more so going to be like update of how everything went and stuff like that. Now, if you guys didn't watch my business resolution or manifestation video, which I'll probably link somewhere up here, or I'll link it in the description bar down below if I remember, but that I wanted to basically do 100K in 1 year because my business already hit 100K, but it was after a while. So this year I actually want to do it within the year time frame to see if I can do it. So that's basically what we're going to be updating on. Okay, so today is basically what's today? Today is the 29th, which is basically like 2 days away from being February. So these numbers are going to be more so kind of accurate. I mean, if I do get a few orders after today, it's still going to be within that same range and everything. But as of today, we're currently sitting at a little bit over 11K for the whole month, which is really great because I say this mainly because probably like a few days ago, last week, we was sitting at around like 8. Honestly, after we passed 5, I kind of was already like excited because, you guys, this is fairly new. Like these numbers to me, they're fairly new because I didn't really start like getting like that much attraction until a couple of months ago. So me seeing these numbers actually happen is still a little bit like surreal for me. But like I said, after we passed 5K, I was already geeked out and stuff like that. But last week we was sitting at 8K, and I was just sitting here like, oh my god, how am I going to actually make the 10? Because after you at 8, it's like, come on now, like exactly what can you do to get the process going so you can go ahead and reach that 10K goal, which actually is my goal, to do at least 10K of revenue every single month. So we definitely did surpass that. Our online conversion rate was 1.14%, which is really high. And if you guys don't know what that is, if you do have Shopify, if you do go through the analytics, it should tell you all these things. And you should know these terms because they are very helpful. Shopify, I love the fact that they do have all those analytics and stuff like that for you guys. So you can go ahead and actually digest your numbers and stuff. Me, I'm not like too deep into numbers, but I do like to see if I'm progressing or not, or whatever marketing, whatever thing I'm doing is actually working. So those numbers will actually help you out and let you know if it's doing good or if it's not working. And our average order value is 169. Now that is pretty low because normally our average order value is around $300 or $400, but it's currently sitting at 169, but we still reached that goal. And I basically figured out it's mainly because this time I'm not just selling wigs, because my wigs range from like 300 and up, so that's why my average order value was 300 plus, mainly because I was selling wigs because the wigs cost more. But now this time around I do have like ebooks and stuff like that, and I recently did my tutorial which dropped already, and it is on my website, my plucking tutorial. So if you guys want to know how to pluck your wigs to the T, have it looking like scalp, then go ahead and check out that video. I'll probably link it in the description bar down below if you guys are interested in learning a skill that'll elevate your, you know, your wig techniques and stuff. So all that will be in the description bar. But since the fact that I have those, and those are more so, or, you know, smaller numbers, like my ebooks are like $24 maybe, and like the plucking tutorial is $97, so those numbers are a little bit smaller. So the fact that I did kind of sell more like ebooks in plucking tutorials than I did wigs, so that's why the average value is kind of at the amount that it's at, so it kind of makes sense. And basically I'm going to be telling you guys the things that I did, just so you guys can get a range from where the money is basically coming from, because it's not just primarily wigs. So I do regular custom wig orders where people place an order on my website and they create a wig that they want me to make, and then I pre-order everything, and then they go ahead and actually, you know, I do the order and then I ship it out to them. Now, if you guys want me to do a little bit more in depth on how I, you know, run a business without any inventory, then leave me those comments in the comments down below, so I can know you guys would actually want to see that video, because that would be a really cool video for me to make for you guys. I might just make it anyways, but I do that, and then I also do ready to ship wigs, which is basically I order the inventory and I go ahead and I make those wigs, and then I add them to the site, and whoever is ready to purchase, they purchase it, and I ship it more so like the next day if it's not a weekend. And then the last two, which is my ebooks and my wig tutorial. So in total I have about I have about 4 things that, you know, can make me some type of income throughout my website. But the ebooks and the wig tutorial are fairly new, and mainly the wig tutorial is pretty new. You guys, me making that wig tutorial was like so confusing, because I never uploaded like videos and stuff to sell on my website, so it was pretty new and I was doing it by myself. I really didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I did. I did a lot of YouTubing to figure out exactly how I would upload, you know, a video so it can be sold on my website, but I figured that out. So yeah, so it was fairly new, so, but I was still able to do it, so, which is perfect. So now I do have those on my website, which is amazing. But those are the 4 things that I have on the site that can bring me some sort of income. Kind of want to just do an overall look, like some things that I just was thinking about throughout the whole month. Now, one thing I would like to say is this month I probably should have focused a little bit more so on creating new ebooks and creating like more tutorials. I mean, yes, I did drop that tutorial, but I felt like I could have done a little bit more and dropped a little bit, probably like 2 or 3 tutorials, and then add some more few ebooks. And I mainly say this mainly because on January, we already know that we already passed the holiday seasons, which was which was December and November, and we already know that a lot of people already bought hella wigs. They already spent their money on Black Friday and all that extra stuff, Christmas, so they're not thinking about getting wigs and stuff like that on January. I feel like if I did have put my focus a little bit more so on the ebooks and tutorials, it would have made more sense, because a lot of people are starting their New Year's resolution, which is, you know, investing in themselves. So by me, like, that could have created those ebooks, it would have been a little bit more helpful on my part, and also the person that's going to sell it, because it is something that they're learning to help grow their business and stuff like that. So it kind of would have made a little bit more sense if I did, you know, focus a little bit on that. But the thought kind of came a little bit too late. I literally started thinking about that a few days ago. I was just like, okay, I wasn't thinking about it, because before the last 2 weeks, the numbers were looking a little, it was looking a little bit iffy, because you know, I wasn't selling that much wigs. And now that I actually have time to actually sit there and actually analyze, clearly it makes sense because of the time of the holiday, and I should have been focusing on like little smaller ticket items for me to, you know, make people, I should focus on smaller ticket items, so, you know, people can kind of buy and invest and stuff like that. So now I know moving forward that next year, that's something that I'll probably do, hopefully, if I'm still doing manually still doing wigs. But that's something for sure I should focus on. But honestly, I feel like January, February, I feel like that's still kind of a good time frame for you to still be able to do like smaller ticket items if you are a wig maker, or if you're not a wig maker, but just find something else that's a little bit more smaller ticket so people can still be able to support your business in a sort of fashion. And also lastly, we all know that next month is February. Why was I gonna say January? But we know next month is February, and I honestly did not plan anything for February, as in like sale wise or campaign wise. So that's pretty sucky, because clearly I probably should have started the campaigning this month already, like the last week or 2 weeks ahead, before February, so I could have had it ready. I don't even have inventory to be doing any sales, so I was so focused on, you know, getting orders done and stuff like that, that I didn't have time. That's the downfall of when you have to do everything. Like when you're doing everything, sometimes you're not able to do certain things, like when it came to the campaign, or like making me, or just remembering that next month is February, and that a lot of females are going to, you know, want to look cute and stuff like that and have their hair done. I wasn't thinking about that until a couple of weeks ago, when I did have a couple more, when I did have more time to actually think, which sucks. But I'm still gonna see if I'm able to do something for February. Maybe I'll just do a quick sale, but I know that it wouldn't perform well because I did not have enough time to actually put time into actual campaigning. But overall, this month was pretty good, so I'm not gonna complain. I reached my goal, which is perfect. I can check that off my box. And now we're moving on to next month, and I'm gonna continue doing kind of the same thing, because why fix anything that's not broken? So I'm gonna keep doing the same thing, and hopefully I'll be able to add a little bit more ready to ship units on the website, which is something that I am gonna do for February. I have a few wigs on hand, so I'm gonna quickly try to do those and at least have something on the website for, you know, people to go ahead and purchase, because I know a lot of people have already been asking. But yeah, that's the update. Now let me know in the comments down below how your month is going, how your month went, because I do want this to be a little bit more so interactive, to see, you know, I think of it more so of a accountability partner, so I can make sure like I can check up on you guys in the comments and let me know like how you're doing with your monthly goals and stuff like that. So it's not just me talking, you guys are just not, you know, listening to me ramble and stuff about my business, because like I said, I feel like me doing these videos, it kind of holds me accountable. Like, oh my God, like I need to make sure that I do whatever I got to do to make sure that I'm able to, you know, hit those numbers, so I can come on camera and tell you guys that I hit those numbers. But even if I don't, I'll still be able to record it, and I'll just be able to use that as fuel to do better next month. So let me know in the comments down below how your business month went, with anything, even if it's not business related, if how school went, how's work going, any type of goals that you were trying to reach, starting to reach this year. Let me know those in the comments down below so we can chat it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you loves in my next video. Bye.